Good morning, KC gang. Good morning, KC gang. Good morning, guys. This morning, I just want to come to you guys in my relaxed state to go over a few things. First off, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for all future notifications. So guys, this morning I wanted to come to you guys to talk about a few things, starting off with we are 10 days in 2020, guys. 10 days in 2020. New Year's already here. I know that everybody probably had goals and different things that they had set, and I wanted to come up with a few little topics, few little things that you could do that would make probably executing your goals easier. I know a lot of people do vision boards. I did a vision board last year. I do plan to do a vision board this year as well because it was very helpful. You're able to, I did sticky notes so that I could just pull off whatever I accomplished and put it in a bag. And everything that I did, and I kind of left it up there to see what was still up there, whether I decided to change lanes and do something differently, then put it on there, or if you wanted to do the same thing. I think that seeing it really makes you accountable, because you can actually see the things that you're working towards. You can see the things the areas that you're slacking off in with executing a certain goal. Even if you don't do a vision board, a piece of paper is fine. Make sure that it's somewhere visual where you can see it at all times. That way that you make sure that you're on top of your game on making sure that these goals get executed. Please do not get bogged up in the hype, guys. A lot of people do a lot of things and say a lot of things at the beginning of the year, and it becomes a hype. If you aren't where you need to be, trust the process. This word of the week was trust. Trust the process. So trust wherever you're at. Enjoy it at that moment. A lot of people, including myself, tend to live future. Okay, what's going to happen then? But what about right now? You need to enjoy the right now instead of being so focused on what's going to happen next. So whatever you do in executing these goals, make sure that you're trusting the process and you're enjoying your moments. So I don't care whether don't feel like a failure if you haven't executed, your goals, or if you even haven't started. If it's something that's in your head, something that you want to do and you strive to do, it all starts with a thought process, right? So the more you think about it, the more you can breathe it, you can live it, it becomes a passion, and you want to actually put that goal into action. So if you haven't gotten it written down already, do that. I encourage you. Go ahead and write it down. Whatever it is that you want to conquer for 2020, go ahead and write it down, put it into place. Execute a plan of how you are going to. So if it's a schedule that you need to set up, go ahead and do that schedule, because the worst thing that you could do is put something out there to say that you want to execute it and not have a plan, because failure to plan is a plan to fail. So just wanted to briefly go over that with you guys in regards to your 2020 goals. Now, moving forward, a better way to do it with an ab challenge. Accountability really comes in for self-awareness, self-care, and we're all doing it because of self-care, but self-awareness, making sure that you're accountable. I think that's one of the hardest things. The discipline, those are one of the hardest things when it comes to actually executing any type of, whether it's a fitness goal or a financial goal. Those particular things come into play. So I've decided 30 minutes a day for the next 21 days. It takes 21 days to break a habit. Also, a habit can be created in 21 days. So I decided 30 minutes to working on straight core. So this is outside of regular working out. This is outside of your jog or cardio, whatever type of plan you have. 30 minutes extra, focusing directly, targeting the core. 30 minutes a day. Some type of picture or video showing accountability for yourself that you have executed and you have done that. So that's one of my things that I have going on. Just kind of want to let you guys in. And the group text is really great because it allows everybody to interact. And even when I'm not able to, interact with the girls, they interact with each other. So that's always great to see. Another thing, this is more so for my ladies, but this is for everybody to actually make sure if you feel any type of abnormality in your body, or if you feel like something isn't right, if something doesn't look right, don't be afraid. Don't get discouraged. Don't put off going to the doctor. Just go get it checked out. And I'm speaking to myself as well, because I noticed just the past couple of months ago, and I went to the doctor January 1st, instead of starting with a clean slate, going ahead and getting to the doctor, getting everything checked out, making sure that 2020 was the best and I was in my best health going into this year. So I went to the doctor. Guys, with going to the doctor, I explained to them for the past couple of months I have been having some chest pains in this area, and it was a lump that will form. It will come, it will go. It would, sometimes it would be really small, sometimes it would get a little bit larger than what it was, and it would be pain from there. My husband would see me kind of like rub it, and I would just kind of like rub it down, and it's like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. I'm not even 30 yet. You know, you get to thinking about breast cancer, you get looking up certain things, and your mind will wander. Don't allow your minds to wander, guys. So when I went to the doctor and I told him about it, and he told me about fibrocystic breast disease, and I've never heard of this before. And actually, as common as it is, I think a lot of people might have it and might not know what it is, and might just don't get it checked out. Just don't worry about it. But it was really good to know, because it actually stems from caffeine. So, and I'm thinking like, man, I don't drink sodas. Like, I rarely drink coffee. I do drink tea on occasion, but like, what is causing this, guys? It comes, the swelling and the pain and everything. What I noticed, it came around my menstrual cycle. So when I'm PMSing, it would be excruciating. But another thing that I noticed, guys, what do we like to eat when we're PMSing? Sweets, chocolate. Chocolate is very high in caffeine. So on top of me eating the chocolate during my menstrual cycle, it was causing a flare-up of the fibrocystic breast disease. So I'm getting this pain. I'm not knowing what's going on. And when he first said it, I'm like, oh my God, okay, what is that? I'm thinking, whoa, that's a big word. And anytime you hear disease, you're like, oh my God. Like, no, it's common. It's very common in African American women. So please, ladies, either lower your caffeine intake or cut it out totally. I've chosen to cut it out totally so I can get back to where I was last year. Just basically no sweets, no candies, limited sugar, and no caffeine. So I'm headed this way, you guys. Pray for me. It was great to hear that it wasn't cancer. It's not something that's cancerous. It's not something that can turn into breast cancer. So all of those were great things to hear. And that just goes to show you guys, when you're nervous about something, we always make things worse than what it actually really is. So just get it checked out. Just go to your doctor, get checked out, especially if you guys have fitness goals or goals that you want to execute in regards to weight loss or weight gain. Just make sure that you get cleared away from your doctor before consulting with a trainer, so that we can make sure that you're in your best shape and to avoid injury. But guys, also what I'm going to be doing with these particular girls, I decided to do like a discussion. So every week I'll be pulling up a discussion, something that's either going on in social media or something that I feel like needs to be talked about in regards to anything. It could be about literally anything, but it's going to be informative. And what I'm going to do is, when I come up with a particular topic, I'm going to reach out to my girls in the group text and get all of their opinions regarding this particular topic. So you guys are not going to just have to hear from me and what I have to provide, but you're going to hear from several different women on different paths of lives, different ages, everything will be different. So we're going to be able to hear a whole lot of different views from a lot of different people, and you guys of course can drop in the comments how you feel in regards to these particular topics, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Trying to do something a little bit different, and I hope you guys like it. We'll be back and forth between, our formal, informative vlogs. You guys are seeing a little bit of everything from me. I do promise to go back to my day-to-day recording, so that you guys can see the best part of me and I can see the best part of you guys. Yeah, that's about it. So once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't at the beginning of this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for all future notifications. And without further ado, I love you. God loves you too, KC Gang. Catch you next time.